try and run this stuff again. We're gonna get into all the things where what I've been doing. But it is Thursday. It is July 3rd. It is 10:30 p.m. Have you told your mom you loved her today? That is the question. We are about to get into some things. We're gonna run through the crypto stuff because I need an update on what the fuck is going on in the market. So if you have news I can use, tap in. I'll put a link in my bio if you're so inclined. Before we do, we are going to we're gonna play some music and then we're gonna get into it. I hope you guys are having an awesome fucking day. Here we go.
Lucky to be in the side bus, when it dropped the nine. Lucky to be in the side bus, when it dropped the nine. Lucky to be in the side bus, in the side. Lucky to be in the side bus, in the side.
Yo, check it, I'm catching that wave. Fuku's the name at the game on the stage. Fuku's on time, watch me light up the night. Digital dreams, yeah, we taking flight. This ain't just art, it's a hustle, you see. Bitcoin's a brush, paying wealth digitally. Yeah, I'm stacking these tokens, making my move. In this new world, baby, watch how I groove. We in the cloud, it's a virtual space. Fuku's the future, setting the pace. With every drop, we rewrite the rules. The step back, we the kings, no fools.
Lucky to be in the side bus, when it ride bus, yeah. Like nobody else other than us, in the side bus, when it's ride bus.
Yo, check it, I'm stacking these blocks. Fuku's the name is taking over the clock. Superhedron shining, they got that glow. In this crypto hustle, we steal the show. Digital walk, yeah, we making it real. Every NFT drop is a part of the deal. Bitcoin thing, watch it rise like the sun. Fuku's a movement, and we ain't done. Virtual terrorism, we strong, our style. Superhedron's on display, come and stay for a while. This ain't just money, it's a cultural shift. Get on our level, come and take a lift.
We are slowly knocking the dust off. We're gonna get into it. Couple seconds. That's enough of that. That is enough of that. What is going on? Holy moly. What a day. It is. It's July 3rd. It is almost Independence Day. If you are in the States, it's a big deal. Why? Because it's a holiday. No, because it's fucking Independence Day and it's a big deal. Especially when we've got all this shit going on with all these countries around the world that are having such a difficult time trying to figure out their future foot forward. And it's no easy thing. And while the United States may not be perfect, it is absolutely the best country on the planet. So we have to celebrate that every July 4th. And that is what we are going to do tomorrow. How am I going to do that? I'm going to work. Why? Because I'm fucking so excited. Okay, so I've been doing crypto. This little fucking thing where I felt like I was contributing to the community, this community that I love, this passion that I have for cryptocurrency and all these things. But it brought me nothing. Like, I bet on stupid meme coins. I lost money. I bought NFTs that I love. I lost money. The only thing you don't lose money on, apparently, is Bitcoin. And a few other things. Pengu, holy shit. Fucking everything's awesome. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? This is what I'm saying is I don't know, like life is fucking crazy. And as you nerd buckets get older, you are going to understand what that means. Um, you will think you have your day planned, and all of a sudden something happens. You get in a car accident. Somebody rear ends you. Somebody T-bones you at a light. Your life instantly changes for whatever cosmic reason. Something happens and everything changes. And it will happen, if you're lucky, all the time, because it's about how you deal with those changes. A lot of people like calm, tranquil living, and they kind of find a life where these things don't happen. They're not crypto people. That's not the life we're looking for. So part of the bucket of life is to swim and drown and not be able to get air and not be able to find the edge. All these things are important. It's how you build resilience, character, moxie, couth, cool. It's where you get your swagger from when you come out on the other side of these, what appear to be insurmountable things, and you're victorious. Even if you're not victorious, you still decided to show up for another fucking day. You did not let the world beat you down. No matter how hard it tried, you showed up one more day. You have to do that every single day. And in showing up every day, right? Like you have to read the room. You have to move with the punches. You have to throw jabs and counters and get clocked in the face and get knocked down and figure out, do you have the merit and courage to stand back up? And if you do, you continue to get back up no matter how many times you get knocked down until you find your footing and can deliver that sweet, sweet punch. And it's going to be different for everybody. But when it lands, you'll know it. And you'll be like, okay, that's why I went to batting practice every day. That's why I fucking threw the lacrosse ball against the wall. That's why I fucking practiced my slap shot 800 times on Saturday, because that one moment will arise where it all clicks and you're instantly rewarded. So as like life gets crazy and you need to reinvent yourself, do all these things, I don't know, you need to just continue doing your thing. And sometimes like the rhyme or reason just changes. I don't know, shit just changes. So I was going to say, I'm going to make a long story short, but it's way too late for that, isn't it? What's way too late for that? I'm already like well down this rabbit hole. And now I'm offering you guys the TLDR. Don't take it. The TLDR is no fun. The Cliff Notes, it's no fun. Yeah, you get the fucking point, but the fucking action is in between. So, I got a call to come up to do some work for a show that was supposed to happen in Los Angeles. And when I got the call, I was excited because, one, I got to work with a bunch of friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. Two, because it was a call to action, meaning there was a tremendous amount of work that needed to be problem solved, executed, fabricated, and delivered in a really short time span. And the stakes were really high. That's the kind of shit I love. So I was like, sign me up. So I left Austin to come to this art studio on location, and we began to work. And I kind of started to see the wheels are falling off. And I wasn't in charge, and it's not my place to say, but I could see that there was an implosion coming. And it came. About 55 days in, it came in a big way. And the show that we were supposed to put on in Los Angeles, it was a big deal. When it got canceled, it set kind of this cascade of events. And everybody is still kind of dealing with the aftermath of what happened. Long story short is the people that I came up to do this work for, to put on this show, have decided to hire me full time. So I am a part of this organization now, working full time to deliver some creative magic to this community. And the community, it's about 300 people right now. And it's a huge undertaking. It's going to be fucking awesome. We have a bunch of deliverables coming up, which I will tell you guys about as they come. But there's going to be this really interesting crossover of digital, physical art, experiential art, and music, and shit I can't talk about yet. But I don't know, being in the digital space, I've always wanted to see this awesome crossover of, I don't know, you think of artists that are doing stuff on chain. I think of the aspiring young artists who are just starting out, who may release their initial tracks and people buy these tracks on chain. Years later, as that artist gets famous, that artist can have a callback to those original supporters. That token bound appreciation, things that you can't buy, that you can only acquire by experiencing certain things. As I think the digital world ramps up and AI starts to take control of everything, in my view, the physical experiences where you go to not a fucking bar with loud music, but you go to an experiential art performance that incorporates LED lights, lasers, music, performance, live performance, dancers, aerialists, all of these things in one compact visualization. That experience that you get as a user, as somebody who's a ticket purchaser, you are wowed. And if in 2 hours your mind can be blown, audio, visually, physically, spiritually, mentally, all that shit in this fucking vehicle, to me, that's a win. And as the gaming world, the digital shit starts to take over, these real world physical experiences are going to become more valuable and more precious, especially if they're fucking good. The inside of the sphere, right? That interior represents a delivery mechanism that is fantastical. There are other things like that that might not be as grand, but are absolutely as captivating. And I am working with a team that delivers one of these things. So it's fucking awesome. I'm super excited. It's a ton of work coming up. But it's fucking magic. Fucking, we're pumped. All right, let's get into some of this turkey butt news and see what is going on. You know, even before we do that, there's stuff going on. Like, we have, I don't know, I'm looking at an NFT chart right now, but we also have Bitcoin, right? It's at $110,000, and people are not absolutely elated. Bonk and Fartcoin are both melting faces. So there's this Bonk ecosystem that everybody's super into. Bonk has been a serious good play. All you needed to do was hodl that from the beginning, and you would have done extremely well. But it's so difficult to select which thing you're going to hodl. Apparently, Bonk was a good thing. One of the best examples I have of that is Shrimp Soul. He boxed Jakey back. This might have been in 2021 or 22. Soul, Jakey, and Shrimp got in the ring with these giant gloves and did a boxing match. And Bonk gave each of the contestants 10,000 Bonk, I believe. And Shrimp has never sold that. He's held it the entire time, and he is doing very well just off of that. So it's nice to see, and it's nice when you get it in a gift. Like, it's like, okay, I can just sit and hold this. I'm interested in this coin. I'm just going to play this. So that was one of the, I don't know. He hit it hard with that. So it's nice to see. The other thing is Fartcoin. And here's one of those things where it's like when the Trump coin came out. Fartcoin and Trump coin. Those are meme signal crossovers that make it through to everybody. And the minute Fartcoin came out, I was in a group chat listening to people talk about it, and everybody was like, instantly, this is going to 1 billion. And those people bought dips. They never sold from the beginning, and they are crushing it. And it's nice to see. But when you look back and you think about memes and what's fucking interesting and funny, and if you don't think Fartcoin is funny, you're an idiot, because it's fucking hilarious. And the first time it came out and started to gain traction, for anybody to say this isn't going to just continue to have momentum, you were mistaken. And memes, this is the epitome of memes. And let's even get into where this could go, because this isn't even in my repertoire, but I want to talk about this because I listened to a really interesting space with Luca Netz today. So we're talking about Bonk and Fartcoin, right? Bonk, early player. I remember I was living in Miami Beach and I was co-hosting a space with ZK Shark. And it's when Bonk had just launched and we were doing a live space. And it was, I'll never forget that day because I was creating memes for this token and I didn't it was so strange and unusual to me at the time because the meme coins hadn't really come into this NFT digital art space. And Bonk was the one that kind of drove the wedge in and said, this is what's going to happen future forward. And they were absolutely correct. So Bonk was an early player. Fartcoin, memeability galore. Now, that brings me to this awesome space that I heard with Luca Netz this morning. And the TLDR, I listened to him talk about a bunch of things. One of the interesting things is you have to put Pengu on your radar. It's up, I think, 66% just this week. So it's just on a trajectory as it should be. When you listen to Luca Netz and his passion behind what he's doing, what he wants to bring to the space, and where he wants to position Pengu, that position is he wants Pengu to be the face of cryptocurrency, right? Bitcoin may be the name, but it's a fucking orange bee. Who the fuck cares? Nothing, no mascot has come in. Michael Saylor, he's a contender. The baby Michael Saylor talking about Bitcoin, absolute top tier contender, but for mass adoption, do we need a moniker, a nickname, a meme for crypto? And Luca Netz says absolutely, and it's a fucking penguin. And the token that goes with the penguin is called Pengu, and it's rip roaring. It's doing magical shit. He rang the bell recently. Luca's fucking putting in the work, and it's really nice to see. Abstract Chain, which is one of the things that I'm streaming on right now, is a Luca Netz baby. So just watching these people work has been awesome, especially being an old nut like I am. Like I kind of have to watch from the sideline because apparently I'm too old to have interest in any of this shit, even though I've been a gamer longer than your mama's been alive. Holy shit. Okay. What else do we have? Trump tax bill. What is it going to do? It's going to be really good if you're a minor, not under 18. No, not that kind of minor retard. A Bitcoin miner. That's what I'm talking about. We have BlackRock ETF. It overtakes the S&P. This is the shit show we have been waiting for, and it has officially arrived. And as July 4th approaches, if you didn't know, we're about 2% off of all-time highs for Bitcoin. Market cap is closing in on about $3.5 trillion. What's fueling it? A bunch of shit. One being the Trump One Big Beautiful Bill. It passed. 100% bonus depreciation is back. Miners can now mine. They can write off all their gear instantly. What? If you decide to become a Bitcoin miner, you can write off all of your fancy compute power. Boom! Does that change the game? Absolutely. Why? Because he wants America to be the biggest Bitcoin producer in the world. He wants Bitcoin to be American. And this is how you do it. This is fucking how you start to do it. It's fucking super bullish if you ask me. I think it's historically bullish. Do we see it last? The answer is yes. We also have BlackRock there doubling down. Their IBIT ETF is now generating more fees than their S&P 500 fund. Now, when you look at BlackRock, I think they have more money, AUM, than anybody, right? The largest asset manager in the world. And they're saying, hey, all our fucking crypto shit's doing better than our other shit. What does that mean? It means the gears are going to shift, and they're not going to go from first to second. It's going to go from first to turbo mode. That is, I mean, it really is. Like, it really is. Bonk. 20% gain today. Fartcoin up 17%. ETH. What? ETH wasn't even up like 5.8%. We'll take it. Before we go any further, I just want to talk about what today actually is. We have July 4th coming. I don't know, for many of you, it might already be July 4th. I am on the West Coast right now, so it is not July 4th. But Declaration of Independence was adopted in 1776. Did you know that in 1826, both Adams and Jefferson die? They did it on the same day, just 50 years later. 1939, Lou Gehrig's iconic Luckiest Man Farewell. And this is fucking interesting. So it is 2025. In 1997, on this day, Independence Day, July 4th, NASA's Pathfinder, it was the first successful spaceship sent from Earth that landed on fucking Mars. Now let's spin it forward. I was listening to Elon talk about, the segue is so crazy. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Okay, this is good. And I'm just fucking threading the needle as we go. I listened to a live interview with Elon today, and the weird question was, who would you like to portray space travel? Blah, blah, blah. Elon Musk said Tom Cruise. Why? Long story short, Elon's like, yo, we're pretty close to being able to send bricks up to Mars, and we're going to start building a house that you can go live in. That's kind of what he said. And then Mission Impossible, I don't know what Mission Impossible it is, 37, Mission Impossible 37 that's getting ready to come out with Tom Cruise, of course. Apparently, they're talking about maybe doing Mission Impossible 37 on Mars. Don't know how that's going to work, but now this is what's interesting, right? Because I think this correlation with Hollywood talent and where technology is going has been ever present. The crossover, right? Big money and creativity. They go to Hollywood parties, like Diddy parties, and they meet each other and new ventures get born. Like Tom Cruise doing Mission Impossible 37 with Elon Musk in Mars. Awesome idea. I think they should go for it. Now, this is what's crazy. This is a complete throwback, and nobody's probably going to know what this is, but there was a movie a long time ago called Close Encounters of the Third Kind. And all you need to know, like, you may not have heard of this movie. Some of the people in this movie, their previous movie was a movie called Jaws. And I think a lot of people have heard of it. If you look at it now, it's hilarious. But at the time, it was fucking like, oh my God, a giant shark in the water. We're all going to die. Next, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yo, aliens. And this is what I've always thought I have always thought that after Jaws, right, this huge Hollywood movie came out, they're having dinner parties and political figures, like they meet and just hobnob and bump elbows at parties. I feel like Spielberg, right? Like some of these MFers were talking to each other, to the government about alien shit. And that's where they came up with the concept for this fucking crazy movie called Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Just like this, I don't know, maybe it's a stretch. It's definitely a stretch. Look at me. I'm stretched really thin. It's not a stretch. Like, that's how this shit happens. These are the connections. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Do we see Tom Cruise do Mission Impossible 37 on Mars? Or in orbit, supposedly going to Mars? And of course, he'll parachute down from space like that guy did. Man, was that great? That crazy nerd who got in a balloon and just went up forever, then jumped. That was interesting, right? Maybe Tom Cruise will do that, but from Mars. That would be dope. How long would that take? Long time. You'd have to have some jetpacks on your fucking boots, right, to get back down to Earth, but we'll take it. Okay, let's get into some other shit. KuCoin's global chess moves, they are great. KuCoin is doing some crazy shit. We have some dormant whales that have been waking up. Oh, I'm even sidetracking, and I'm just going to go off of memory. But I saw this a couple days ago that I think I want to say 2011, somebody bought a gold Bitcoin bar with 1,000 Bitcoin on it. And at the time it was, I don't know, maybe $500. And at the time it was expensive, but it was like this little memory stick encapsulated in this piece of gold, blah, blah, blah. The guy held it. He paid, I don't know, he may have paid $5,000 for it in 2011, and he just sold it for $10 million. So that's kind of nice. Good for him. I hate him. I have, since reading that story, I have researched him. I know his address, and I've been sending him postcards that say, I hate you. Yep. That's what we got. You guys lighting fireworks off? Oh, fuck. Somebody left me M80s. Ooh, I probably shouldn't say that because those are little sticks of dynamite, and we're going to blow, I don't know, maybe some cantaloupes up or some pigeons or some stray dogs or cats. No. There's no M80s here. That's ridiculous. Total crypto market cap is coming in at $3.45 trillion. It is down about 2.83% on the last 24 hours. 24-hour volume coming in at 99.94 billion with the B. Bitcoin, you know, we're going to look at numbers in a second. This is crazy. This dormant whale, 10,000 Bitcoin moved after 14. Oh, this is great. This is another awesome story. So this dormant whale had 10,000 Bitcoin. He had not moved it in 14 years at all. He moved all of it in one transaction and didn't even do a test transaction. He just put in an address first time in 14 years and hit send. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oof. The Trump bill tax breaks and bonus depreciation for miners. It is coming. KuCoin exits the United States after $297 million Department of Justice deal. They are expanding in Asia and EU, saying, adios, US. We will see that. Oh, my goodness. What is happening? You know what? I'm going to deep dive into this story tomorrow on the 4th of July to see what the fuck is going on with that. We have Polycoin, GMT up. It suspends deposit withdrawals. There's an upgrade prep coming. So if you hold, Polygon and GMT on Upbit, they are suspending deposits. That is just a ridiculous story. Who is buying stuff on Upbit? Not me. Okay, nerds, let's, man, if you're still hanging out with me, I absolutely appreciate you. I've been doing some fucking awesome art that I'm pumped about, and I'm going to be putting some shit. I'll be releasing some shit. And this is the other thing. So this is what I would, send me some DMs on this. I'm not going to read them. Maybe I will. Send some comments on this. I want to find an awesome crypto event that is on the West Coast, as close to San Francisco as possible. Now, on my current list, I'm kind of booked until September, but I'm thinking about possibly taking this massive artistic expression to Marfa. And Art Blocks always has some interesting stuff going on. And I am thinking about seeing if that would appeal to anybody. So that might be on the hit list. So Marfa might be a thing. If you guys have not been or not researched it, do some research because it is really cool. It is an artistic community that has evolved over a lot of blood, sweat, and tears over the years. And it's off the beaten path, which makes it really interesting if you are looking for, like I said at the top of the show, some experiential stuff, some stuff that you're not going to see online, some stuff that you need to go to that's a pain in the ass to get to, that you're not going to have your comfort zone fulfilled the way it might normally be if you were home. But in that adventure lies magic. And so double tapping on that adventure spirit and that magic that can come when you go to these events, I want to make them absolutely spectacular and deliver parties that are better than any crypto party you have ever been to. Trust me, because I've been to some. I mean, we're talking jaw-dropping fun shit, and the script is about to flip. It really is. All right, so let's get into some numbers for the nerds and see what is happening. And we have a fucking red heat map, but we do not give a shit because Bitcoin's almost at 110. Everything's just down a wee bit. We love these numbers today. The other thing that you have to take notice of is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. It is coming in at a 73. Yesterday, 73. Last week, we've just been in this zone. I want you to keep in mind that the crypto narrative for years has been sell and man, go away. Summer is supposed to suck. The doldrums of summer are absolutely here, and you wouldn't know it by looking at the crypto market because shit is pumping, and we will take this kind of action. Bitcoin dominance coming in at 64.46%. It's up in the green, while Ethereum dominance is in the red on the 24 hours, but it is still back close to 10%. Do we see it get 10%, or do we see the competitors like Solana, Sui, Say, Hyperliquid, Abstract, all of these people that are coming for the top guy? Do we see them take the wind out of the sails for Ethereum? Man, it's I've been saying that Ethereum is the blockbuster. We just don't know it yet. It's the AOL. It's the you've got mail. It's so prevalent. We just don't realize it's about to disappear. And I feel like we've held on long enough. I really do. It's okay to just move to Solana. It really is. There is no part of your life that will not be better if you make that move. It will all be better. So, I don't know. We have Bitcoin coming in at 108,998. It is up 80% year to date. Ethereum, it is down 22% year to date. It is the only one in the top 10 that is down year to date. Why? Because it is Blockbuster. It is a brick and mortar building, and nobody needs to shop with brick and mortar gas fees because things happen quicker and faster. Literally everywhere else. Literally. Across even Bitcoin's fucking faster than Ethereum. Ha! Holy shit. XRP, I don't give a shit because it's up 380%. One of my mom's friends told me she bought a bunch of it, and the minute she said it, I knew she was a scammer. I didn't want any part of it, and she won. She absolutely smoked me because Solana's only up 8%, but it's still up. Ethereum, suck it. Top meme coins by market cap: AIC, SolX, Pepe, Doge, and Shiba Inu. How the fuck are they still in the mix? What am I talking about? Pepe, Doge, and Shiba Inu. Why? Because there's so many people that hold these things. If the market actually decides to go parabolic, and as you can see, we are in Bitcoin season, not even close to altcoin season. If we ever get back to what will be considered altcoin season, do you know what is absolutely going to rip? Pepe, Doge, and Shiba Inu. Like, holy fuck nut. Holy fuck nut. Just parabolic. Until then, you must patiently wait, grasshopper. DEX volume coming in at $12.759 billion. It is a weekly change of negative 0.432%. We will take it. We're in the middle of summer. That's what happens. Pump.fund, they've launched 10,677 tokens in the last 24 hours. And if you guys do not check this regularly, you should, because it is not only a good place to figure out how and what to bet on, but it has become this news source that is really informative because it's just the right amount of news, gambling, and gossip all mixed together. So there's a bunch of shit going on. We have New York City mayoral elections. That is a heated race. Crazy shit going on there. Are Iran and Hamas, is the ceasefire official? How long do you think it will last? Elon Musk tweets. Who cares how many times he's going to tweet? People do that bet on it. People bet on it. The Fed decision, is it coming? Oh my goodness. Is it going to be up? We're going to be down. The BPS, is Jerome Powell going to be in or out of a job soon? Holy shit. It is 4th of July. I am excited about that. And I spent, worked about 13 hours today and had an absolute blast the whole time. And I got to do some design work, some welding, some fabrication, some painting. I just fucking doing artistic magic. And that is the stuff that makes me super jazzed inside. So, with that being said, if you guys tuned in, I appreciate you. I will be doing more of these. And you know what? Maybe tomorrow I am going to do the show from inside the mothership. And you have no idea what that means, but tomorrow you will find out. So I think that's how we are going to do it. If you guys tuned in, thank you. Appreciate you. Happy 4th of July. Light some fireworks. Do that. All right. We'll see you. Get some.